What's up, YouTube? In today, I want to give you some of the reasons why I think that Spawn isn't the strongest being inside Marvel and DC. Now, before I get into that, I want to also fill out on a fact that people do not understand about Spawn. Spawn did not defeat God and Satan. Spawn just locked them away after being killed by the two people. Read the comic Vine, read the comics, and it will tell you that he did not beat them. He just was killed by them and came back from Mother of Resistance. She brung him back, and then he locked them away. So one of the reasons that I want to get into saying why Spawn isn't the strongest being, first of all, it's people on DC. Let's just get into that. It's people on DC like Spectre and Lucifer and the presence. It's people like that. It's people like Dr. Manhattan that just they can literally be obliterated and can be brung back, even being just nothing but molecules. And in Spectre, to top it all off, if you haven't heard about any of Spectre's abilities, Spectre is able to eliminate enemies by wiping them from existence. So that means he could take Spawn's existence away. And why I say Dr. Manhattan can beat him, because Dr. Manhattan could either explode him into molecules, or Dr. Manhattan could shape his reality, warp him, and do all this stuff to Spawn. But then again, also, he could go through time just as well as Spectre him. And it's people like that that could just destroy him. And I'm not even gonna get into the details because there's etc. more people that could be able to do this to Spawn. Another reason why I want to get into it is why the fact that people think that he beats God, and even you probably be saying right now, "Oh man, he at least he sealed them up. That means he's beat them, right?" No, that doesn't mean he beat them. That just means that Mother of Resistance gave him the power. And what reason I want to touch up on is that compare DC and Marvel's God. In DC's God, the presence of all the presence, he's the creator of existence and everything. But the God inside Marvel, he can't even beat Satan. So they can't even kill each other. That's how equal Satan and God is in the Marvel side of the universe. So that makes their God weaker than the presence. And that makes their God weaker than people like Michael. Because Michael on the DC universe, he's the buildup of everything. Of magnetic energy, of all those powers that you see, of speed, everything. He's the buildup of it all. Lucifer, on the other hand, even he when he walks past anything, he's done by the presence of God. The presence of God gives him the will and gives him the power to fight. So everything he that walks past, if he wants, so chooses to kill it, he kills it. So that's another way to make him stronger than Spawn, or stronger than the Mother of Resistance. Um, Another way this that just makes me look at Spawn like he's not the most powerful being. I read up on comics that this being has a weakness to his fears. He broke the weaknesses of his fears, right? But he still had weaknesses to powers at like heap and stuff. His energy did not come invulnerable to heap. Sure, and some of you may say that Spawn is very strong, but Spawn will be able to beat people who don't have omnipotent power. That's what I'm saying. He's beaten people in Marvel. Compare people to Marvel and compare people to DC. DC has people who can literally obliterate universes and dimensions with just snaps of a finger. Marvel has people like that as well, but only the only person I really know of is Thanatos in Eternity. And the powerfulest person in Marvel is Thanatos because he beat Eternity Tribunal, etc., etc. And he does it all for Lady Death. So for before you get into detail and try to even explain that Lady Death is equal to Lucifer, she wouldn't be even equal to Lucifer because of the fact that just because she's the Lady of Death, she doesn't exist throughout time. Lady Death is just like how in real life when we all die. So Lady Death would not be able to kill. She's not like a killer. So she doesn't kill. She's just a being that's there when somebody dies and takes them where they need to go. That's what she is. So, and my number one thing to say about Spawn, why he isn't the most powerful character inside of DC, I mean Marvel and DC, I can just put it like this. It's too many beings inside Marvel and DC that can wipe his distance. His not even Marvel. It's too many beings in DC that can wipe the Spawn existence away. Doing so, any being by the power given by people like that was able to go up against Spectre, like the Stranger, the Cowboy dude. It's just a bunch of people, and it's just people who's very powerful, use cosmetic and molecule beings. And even though Spawn may be dead, he still has a body, human shape form. He is able. His body still runs on that stuff. He's still air. He's still breathing that. Even if he's not, his body is still in that shape of form. He doesn't change his shape or form. He's still able to be exploded with the molecules. And that's why I say Spawn is not the strongest person through Marvel and DC. Leave your likes in the comments at the bottom. Like and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at toonswitty.com. Share this with people. Share it with your family and friends. Be sure to tune in for the next episode. Bye.